Thanks for stopping and listening. And like usual, I want to start by telling you a story. I happen to like stories, as you can tell. As a young boy, I lived in the Cascades, and it was quite an experience being in the middle of nowhere. And in my daily journeys during the summer, when it was nice and it wasn't raining like it normally does in the Cascades, my dog and I would traipse around in the fields and the woods located around the small hut that we lived in. And one day we came across a beaver pond, and the beaver pond was your typical beaver pond. It had the beaver hut in the middle. It had a dam, and it was a beautiful lake. But the one thing it was missing was a beaver. And despite coming back every couple days, or then it turned into weeks, and then once a month, and whenever we walked by. And the summer ended, and the winter came, and like it does in the Cascade, it started snowing, and the seasons changed, and it became spring, and a year went by. And of all the times I walked by during that year, I never saw a beaver. So I stopped walking by, because it was just going to be an abandoned beaver hut and a beaver dam. And then one day in this early summer, I heard my Labrador barking. And as we were walking around, and I walked over and tried to call her to come to me, but she wouldn't. So I walked over to the edge of the bank that overlooks the beaver pond, and lo and behold, there were two beaver. And I thought to myself, were they there all along? Or you just didn't see them? But what's the point? The point is, sometimes don't we ask God in prayer for something, and we pray about it every day, and then those days turn to weeks, and we start to wane in our prayer time, and we start to think that maybe God's not listening to us. Maybe God's not interested in what I'm praying for. Maybe he's not concerned. Maybe I'm the one person on this planet he's not listening to. And weeks go to months, and months go to years, and if we stop praying. But let me encourage you. God hears our prayers, and he is sovereign, and he will answer them and do what he believes is in the best interest of his children. And sometimes the answer is the waiting, and it's all about the timing. Wait for it. Listen for it.